Hi friends, and welcome back to my 25th video on my YouTube channel. Yay! I am Hawkinsimmer, and today we are doing something super exciting because it's my 25th video and I love a quarter life crisis. Am I right, folks? So today I am recreating my childhood home in The Sims 4. As I'm sure you can tell by the title. I don't know, maybe I think this is extra special because I like when I'm watching YouTubers sim things, beauty things, lifestyle things. I like knowing things about those people, so I guess I find it special when they kind of let you into your life. So here I am letting you into mine, even though really only my husband watches this and he already knows all of these things. So anyway, this is my childhood home. I kind of went back and forth between building and, putting down items because when you're recreating something from memory, you know how things are. There's no sense of, oh yeah, well, this bedroom can be kind of small because it is because that's what I have room for. You know what size your bedrooms are. You know how your kitchen layout is. You know what it looks like when you're standing in the hallway. So I took a lot of time, which is why this is 2 parts. In the beginning, this probably looks a little silly, but it's because my childhood home had a walkout basement, so I had to make the basement first, and then in a minute you'll see that I build up the terrain around it. This is probably the first time that I've ever used terrain tools in The Sims 4. I was really big about it in The Sims 3, but in The Sims 4 it came in later. I started playing the game later. It's seemingly much more complicated, or maybe not as simple. Here I am doing that. So I just kind of stay away from it. The worlds aren't particularly, suitable for it. Or at least, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, prejudiced towards terrain tools in The Sims 4. I don't know. And I just want to clarify that not all of the things in this build are accurate to my childhood home. There are a lot of things that my mother wanted to do to improve our home and never really got the chance to. So I added a few things kind of in her vision. So I added a pool in our backyard. We did have a pool at one time, but it was one of those real jank ones from Walmart, And I added a hot tub on the deck because she always wanted to have one there. But otherwise, layout, color scheme, everything is pretty well almost exactly the same. It was kind of interesting how close it was in terms of layout because some things in The Sims don't really work out. And the only thing that was really, really off was that my siblings, I have an older sister and a younger brother, we all had our own walk-in closet. But closets in The Sims don't work the way that closets in real life work, especially walk-in closets, because it's not really a thing in The Sims. But I just kind of left it out because it seemed like awkward extra space, and I wouldn't consider the home that I grew up in a obscenely large home, but in The Sims it is huge. I think that's just because in The Sims, I don't know, I feel like my Sims homes are so much smaller than this. I ended up building on the largest lot in Newcrest because I wasn't sure how much room I would need for a driveway, and I was going to do a pond, but I didn't because there really truly wasn't enough room on this lot for it. I lived way out in the sticks growing up, so I had my family lived on a few acres, so it was nice. Wasn't surrounded by screaming neighbors all the time. Can't relate now. Anyway, like I said, my home had a walkout basement, which was super nice. We did have a fire pit and a picnic table, which you will see me place later. It was all a brick home, and then those pillars were just gigantic, huge brick pillars. And the half walls that I put in were actually the width of the pillars, but I wasn't sure how to do, I would have to do 2 half walls and then put a floor on top of them, and I just didn't think it was really going to match very well. The basement floor plan honestly has almost been abandoned. My basement wasn't finished ever. We had a little living space down there, which was nice. We could watch TV downstairs. Otherwise, my basement was pretty unfinished. It was a lot of storage. We did have a storm shelter. I live in the Midwest, which is super prone to bad storms and tornadoes. So we do have a like a safe room sort of underneath the porch that had like non-perishable food and water. That sounds really preppy, like prepper style, not preppy, but like in, into the world prepping. But it really wasn't. My mother's just she's a brilliant woman is the truth on that. She loves landscaping, which is why I had to spend a lot of time landscaping and leave a lot of it in, because my mother really likes to landscape. She works really hard. My mother always worked so hard to keep a nice home inside and out. She was very proud of the home that she kept, so I had to spend a decent amount of time landscaping and leave it in for you all to see. Anyway, I'm just kind of cluttering up this little back area. It was actually more of a vegetable garden, but it was on a tiered, it's been a lot of things, but the most recently it was a vegetable garden, and it's on like a tiered kind of a thing. But that was it was going to be way too difficult to recreate in The Sims. So I went with what it was when I was much younger, when there was more like just like general landscaping in it. You'll notice later that on the front porch there is quite a bit of furniture on it and a little bit of stuff for our cat, who was an indoor-outdoor cat. Her name was Tux, or is Tux. She's alive, but I don't live with her anymore. But we were big porch sitters, probably because my mother and my sister are unfortunately lifelong smokers. It's awful, but we do spend a lot of time on the porch, me dying from secondhand smoke. It's casual. But we were big porch sitters. We love to sit outside. My mom likes to sit outside and read. We just like to, I don't know, that's kind of our like place to like talk, I guess, sort of. But I later filled in some stuff on the deck, which isn't accurate at all. My deck was never finished. There was flooring, but there was no railing, so we really never spent any time on the deck. So I just kind of improvised and finished it and put a hot tub out there and a little seating area, because otherwise we really never used it, which is unfortunate because it's gorgeous, but we never went out there ever. Sometimes when it would snow really bad, we would jump off the side of the deck into like the snow drifts, which probably, now that I'm like really thinking about it, wasn't a good idea, but it did happen occasionally. Here's that porch. Like I said, we like to be outdoors, and my mom had tons of plants everywhere. We were big plant people. We're just outdoor kind of people, I guess, really. Also, side note, you may have noticed that my intro has changed and the outro, which you will see at the end. My cousin did an awesome job, who watches my videos and just wanted to help me out and kind of rebrand a little. So I really like this color scheme and the H that is in the plumb bob. That was really awesome. So thank you so much to Luke. You're the best. I hate your guts. Bye. Just kidding, but I'm really bad at showing affection, and he knows that. He just knows, okay? You just know, if you know. But I'm just kind of finishing up, cluttering up the back deck, or the back patio, rather, of my home. Like I said, the pool was not real, or at least an underground pool wasn't real. So that's just the vision, okay, folks? I'm just trying to live the dream. So anyway, there aren't any screenshots today because this is only part one of a two-part series of building my childhood home, so you'll have to watch Thursday's video to check me out decorating the inside of my childhood home and for the house tour as well. But thank you all so much for watching part one. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday at around 4 p.m. So I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Aw, what a cute little outro. It looks so cute. Wish I knew how to animate stuff.